औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। आज हमारा मौजू है हज़रत मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम। मूसा is Obrani language word. It is repeated. Moshi means find out from water. He was born in Egypt in Ramesses II's time period. It is repeated. His height was 13 gaz. It is repeated. Pharaoh's wife, Hazrat Bibi Asya bint Mawzum Razallah Anha, looked after him. Hazrat Asya is mentioned in Quran Pak for 2 times in 2 surahs. His father was Imran. It is repeated. His mother was Yukanda. It is repeated. His mother looked after for 3 months. It is repeated. Mother left him in Nile River. It is repeated. His sister was Maryam. It is repeated. He had one brother. It is repeated. His elder brother was Hazrat Harun alayhi salam. It is repeated. He and Hazrat Harun was contemporary. He and Hazrat Harun was brothers. It is repeated. He and Hazrat Harun were both brothers prophets. He murdered an Egyptian. Madain is 8 manzils from Egypt. He traveled 600 kilometers to Madain. His teacher was Hazrat Shoaib alayhi salam. It is repeated. His father-in-law was Hazrat Shoaib alayhi salam. It is repeated. He shepherded for 10 years of Hazrat Shoaib alayhi salam in Madain. It is repeated. He married with the daughter of Hazrat Shoaib alayhi salam. It is repeated. His wife was Hazrat Safura. It is repeated. He was granted prophethood in Valley Tawa. It is repeated. His time periods Egyptian king was Manfata. It is repeated. Pharaoh and his army were drowned down in the sea. It is repeated. Bani Israeli remained in slavery from 1870 to 1440 BC. They lived there for 430 years in Egypt. He crossed the Red Sea. It is repeated. He received Allah's message on mountain Tur Sina. It is repeated. He stayed 40 days on Tur Sina mountain. It is repeated. 10 commandments were also revealed to him. It is repeated. In Quran, 10 commandments are named Awamir Ashra. It is repeated. Valley Sina is between Syria and Egypt. Samri who built the gold idol of cow. It is repeated. Samri belongs to Samri nation of Iraq. It is repeated. His nation worshipped the cow idol for 40 days. It is repeated. He died according to his own desire. He died at the age of 120 years in Valley Moab. He is buried in Abarim mountain in Israel. His grave is in Israel. It is repeated. He is called Kalimullah. It is repeated. More information. Asa was name of Hazrat Moosa's stick. It is repeated. It was 13 gaz. It is repeated. He had impediment in his tongue. So Hazrat Harun alayhi salam was his eloquent speaker. It is repeated. He was granted 9 miracles. It is repeated. Conversion of the stick into a snake, a hungry serpent. It is repeated. Exposure of white light by putting hand into his armpit. It is repeated. He was a prophet who talked to Allah. It is repeated. ये बात कुरान पाक के अंदर सूरह निसा आयत नंबर 164 में बयान की गई है. Kohe Sina's other name was Kohe Tur, located in Syria, and he talked to Allah from here. It is repeated. Karun was his cousin, son of his uncle Yashar. It is repeated. Karun was contractor. It is repeated. The word Pharaoh is 56 times mentioned in 22 surahs. The word Karun is 4 times mentioned in 3 surahs. The summary is mentioned in Quran in Surah Taha ayat 95. Beard is mentioned in Surah Taha ayat 94. Bani Israel's starting was with two prophets, Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam and Hazrat Harun alayhi salam. Bani Israel's ending was also with two prophets, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam and Hazrat Yahya alayhi salam. When Bani Israelis left the Egypt, they were a tribe, but now it was a nation. In it only men were 6 legs. Hazrat Musa's religious day was Saturday. It is repeated. Book Torah. Torah means light. It is repeated. Torah is Hebrew language word. It is repeated. Torah revealed in Hebrew language. It is repeated. Torah revealed on 6th Ramzan. Torah consists of 120 paras. Torah was revealed to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. It is repeated. Torah book is called Old Testament. It is repeated. Oldest divine book is Torah. It is repeated. First revealed book is Torah. It is repeated. By name, Tayyib Prophet, peace be upon him, was called in Torah. It is repeated. Torah revealed before Zabur. It is repeated. Injil revealed after Torah. It is repeated. The word Musa is 126 times mentioned in 33 surahs.